Hello, Internet world. This is me with my two newest companions. This is Sock.
Hello, how are you?
And this is Stork.
Hey, how you doing? He makes me sound like a parrot, even though I'm a stork.
Oh, thank you, Stork. I mean, I know technically you all have no vocal cords, so you shouldn't be talking at all.
Nah, you love me talking.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I actually kind of like you talking too. He's the one who needs to shut up.
You know what? There will be no shutting of the up, okay? This is kid storytelling time, and we're going to be reading Winnie-the-Pooh today.
Why Winnie-the-Pooh?
Well, because it's the first story that ever, made me into a storyteller and a writer.
Yeah, most kids actually don't really care about that now.
Well, it's still out there and it's still making money, alright? So, this isn't going to be for money, people, okay? I've got a ton of friends out there.
You got friends?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were your only friend. Well, actually, we're not friends with you. You're friends with us.
Well, thank you, Sock, for telling my business out there. Remember, these are the rules. Stork, Sock, okay? We will not be discussing any personal life of me.
You mean your lack of horrible dating life?
Well, you lack of all kind of other things.
Yeah, you're just not married.
I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm supposed to have been divorced 4 times by now. But we will not be talking about that right now.
Suit yourself.
What? All right. Remember this. We're going to be talking about reading Winnie-the-Pooh, okay? And, I have an alter ego. No. I have an alter ego.
No, don't bring out that horrible alter ego. It's gonna scare kids.
Well, kids are into weird stuff nowadays.
Kids have always been weird. There's no such thing as a normal one.
Well,
I don't know.
well, I gotta bring out this alter ego. Is that fine with you two?
No, not at all.
No, I'm sure you're gonna do it anyway, because you are the one who has the hands.
Fine. We'll give it a shot.
No.
No, horrible. Get your hand off my nose.
Bro, man, I have to touch this thing.
There, see? Don't you all want to be Stork, Sock, and Sheep?
No, not at all.
No, this is terrible. When can I put this thing down? They probably can't even hear you in that.
Well, maybe we just have to speak up.
How the heck are you gonna read in that either?
You know what? Got a good point. But, I could read well even without it. I'm sorry you all don't appreciate the finer arts.
There's nothing fine about that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw this down now. See, watch.
Fine, Stork, Sock. I wanted to have a colorful...
That wasn't colorful.
Well, it's not black and white like you two.
Oh, so now you're calling us black and white.
Well, you live in the United States, so, there's a good chance you are.
Yeah, at least we're not in Florida.
Yeah, that's true, too. But amidst this whole time of, this grave illness...
Don't talk about that.
Well, I suggest we could talk about it.
Well, we're not going to be talking about it in detail, because it's supposed to be for kids here, all my friends.
Can with the friends.
Okay, the people that I know on social media and their children, okay? You all have kids who are watching this, most likely.
Yeah, you don't have any kids.
Well, as far as that... Well,
Yeah, I know. They're gonna let you procreate.
Okay, I told you again. Nothing personal, okay? It stings.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fine. We're going to read Winnie-the-Pooh, okay?
Do we have to read this? How long is this book? Does anybody even really read anymore?
Yeah, I know. I guess sit here and hold your beak while he goes over there and sets up the props.
Yeah, I know.
Can't we just watch movies and riff on them?
No, because this is different than Mystery Science Theater.
That's not a bad show.
Yeah, I know. If you're, like, a totally sheltered, like, middle-class, mostly white person.
No, don't talk about that stuff. Class and race doesn't exist.
Yeah, actually it does, but we're all still not supposed to talk about it.
Well, fine. Maybe we're not supposed to talk about that kind of stuff on a kid's show. Is that better?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So we're going to start reading Winnie-the-Pooh here. And stop me if you heard this one before. Because this is Winnie-the-Pooh.
Winnie-the-Pooh, the complete collection?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
You're a cheapskate. You should have bought the original books.
Yeah, I am a cheapskate, okay? I couldn't afford eyes for you, see?
Yeah, I know. These are a friend, too.
This is supposed to be Eeyore's birthday.
You're really gonna read this?
Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah, don't you know that story by heart? Because if I know it by heart, I know you know it by heart.
Well, yeah, you're right, okay. Stork, what say you?
I'd say you should just recite it from memory. Do it in like 5 minutes. Kids don't have any attention span.
You know what? You all don't have any attention span.
Well, neither do you.
Yeah, that's true, okay, and this is our first attempt at children's literature, but I really wanted to read the original A.A. Milne text here, the sophisticated literary classic here with all of its, David.
Nah, boring, boring.
Well, how is it boring?
Well, I know. Didn't you originally watch the Disney cartoon when you were a kid?
Well, yeah, that's because I couldn't read.
Well, what makes you think anybody could read who's watching?
Well, they read the description, okay? So maybe that'll help.
No, I think they just posted on it because they feel sorry for you.
Again, nothing more with the personal life here, alright? Or else I'm gonna, I don't know, switch hands with both of you. Whoa.
Big punishment.
Alright, fine. We got 5 minutes. We can tell this story.
I could help.
Actually, we'll be helping you because you need all the help you can get.
Well, thank you, Stork. Thank you. It's not really a compliment, is it? Thanks. Alright. So, this is in which Eeyore has a birthday and gets 2 presents. Now, Eeyore is the wonderful donkey.
He kind of talks like me. He's got this depressed voice.
And he's miserable because everybody forgot it was his birthday.
It's a small forest.
Yeah, I know, it's really weird, but, maybe the animals, they have different rules or whatever. So, Eeyore's sitting there depressed, and Pooh and I think Piglet go up to him, and they're like, why are you so miserable?
And he's all like, no, nobody cares. I'm pathetic. It's my birthday, and I'm extra miserable today.
It doesn't take much to make him miserable.
Yeah, I know. So, Winnie-the-Pooh and Piglet decide, let's run out there and get him some birthday gifts.
Yeah, I think I remember, Winnie-the-Pooh ends up getting a pot of honey that's full of honey.
Yes, he did.
And Piglet, he ends up getting, like, a big red balloon that's all blown up and big.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Sock and Stork. Now, Pooh, being the hungry bear that he is, ends up eating all the honey out of the pot.
Yeah, what a pig.
Yeah, I know, and Piglet was the pig. Go figure.
And then, I think Piglet, he ends up blowing up the balloon. He runs across the forest. He trips and falls. And it busts. It pops completely.
Yes, he did. He's
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I ruined his birthday gift.
So, they both bring kind of broken gifts, I guess, to Eeyore.
Yeah, I know.
So then, Stork, you want to take this one?
Yeah, I will.
Alright.
So, Winnie-the-Pooh ends up bringing this empty honey pot. And then, he ends up getting...
Oh, you really got a bad voice there, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I should have got some water before I telling this story, okay?
That's okay. Live in Arizona now. It's all dry.
Yeah, I know. So, Winnie-the-Pooh ends up giving the empty honey pot to Eeyore.
And he lies.
Oh, yeah, he did kind of lie.
Yeah, I know. He does say, like, yeah, I bought you an empty pot to put things in, not failing to tell him that honey was inside. And then Piglet, being the not big of a liar, brings him the pop balloon.
It's just like, oh, dear, I'm just so sorry. Here you go. Here's a pop balloon.
I wonder when it's okay to lie.
That's a whole different story.
Well, I guess if you're a politician, especially if you're from Florida, then yeah, you can lie all you want.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right. So then Eeyore brings them together. In one hand, he's got the pop balloon.
You should really afford props.
Yeah, you're right, I should, but we're in quarantine. The other hand, he's got the empty honey pot.
Oh, thanks. I guess I could put him inside me.
No, I'm not going there, okay?
Alright, fine. Then after that, Eeyore puts the empty honey pot down and he puts the pop balloon inside of it. Takes it out, puts it in. Takes it out, puts it in. Gotcha?
Hey, this is like exercise.
Yeah, kinda. So then Eeyore is happy with his 2 gifts.
He is really easy to please.
Yeah, especially considering he's always so miserable, but yet a pop balloon and an empty honey pot made him happy.
Well, there's an explanation for that.
Yeah.
And who here wants to hear why this made Eeyore happy? Sock? Stork?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. I thought you were asking the audience, okay?
Well, you all are technically my audience, too.
Yeah, unfortunately. You don't have any tomatoes we could throw.
Thanks. So, without further ado, maybe you have a solution.
I don't get why Eeyore just doesn't, go to therapy and go to counseling and read up a bunch of psychology books and takes a bunch of, happy pills and goes to church and goes to, atheist church or something and just, believes all kind of science stuff and that makes him happy.
Maybe it's just not that simple. It's just, like we have nowadays. Back in the old days of Winnie-the-Pooh, that's all they had was just each other.
Yeah, I know, but there's other ways to make yourself happy.
Well, I may sound like I'm miserable, but I'm actually pretty content all the time.
Yeah, you do kind of like that. Maybe that's just kind of how Eeyore is. Maybe he's just really sounds depressed, but he's not.
Yeah, he and I would have something in common, but ultimately I don't really have a birthday unless I check my manufacture date.
I don't see it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe yours is just really easy to please, but he just likes being unhappy and miserable all the time.
I don't know.
Well, I'd say this much. All right, kids, if you're watching, go to like the cabinets in your kitchen. Go to, anywhere where there's weird stuff that doesn't match. Like, go get a pot and a pan, and then go get like a piece of paper and a leaf off of a tree, and then go get, like some Kool-Aid or some juice, and see what you can mix, see what you can put together.
Kind of like us.
Yeah, actually, kind of like you.
Oh, yeah, well, thanks.
The point is maybe Eeyore's the kind of donkey or whatever he is. He's the kind of living person that needs to put things together to be happy.
Oh, kind of like you're putting us together so you can make yourself happy.
Well,
Well, yeah, it's really selfish of you to kind of put us together like this. We don't really go together. I mean, we kind of fit on his beak.
Nope, not going there.
okay, fine. But we could put things together that don't really belong together. I mean, look at, I don't know, Zoe Kravitz. I mean, you put Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz together, and look who you get.
All right. We get it. You're lonely.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Nobody really knows who Zoe Kravitz is.
Well, they should. But putting people together, putting places together, putting items together that don't really match. That's how peanut butter and chocolate got put together. That's how peanut butter and jelly got put together. That's how peanut butter...
Get enough with the peanut butter.
Okay, well, I think I'm getting hungry, actually, but...
Yeah, I know. That's how people cook those. They decided to start mixing things together.
Well, and that's how people get good things done in the world. So think of, kids, when you think about Eeyore's popped balloon and his empty honey pot. Just think, they're not supposed to be popped and they're not supposed to be empty. But together, they make Eeyore happy. Now, if the balloon was blown up, it wouldn't be able to fit inside the honey pot. If the honey pot had honey inside of it, it wouldn't be able to fit anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
And that's the nicest thing you've said to me this whole video.
Don't worry. Soon enough you'll say something idiotic and then we'll have to correct you on it.
Well, thank you very much, Sock. You realize every time I say thank you, I don't mean it.
That's okay.
Wait, never mind. But yes, kids, instead of driving your parents crazier, maybe go out there and find two things that don't go together and try to put them together. That can make us happy, especially if we're just very not happy. You get it?
That was very Mr. Rogers of you.
Well, thank you. That's the biggest compliment anybody can give me. I'm definitely not a Mr. Rogers.
Besides, do kids even watch him anymore?
No, I'm about to find out, okay? They're okay with having a full-grown man with puppets trying to make things interesting, I guess.
Now, yeah, this will definitely have you end up having your own kids.
Well, yeah, I know. It's a good reason you don't have your own kids.
You know what? You're right, there are good reasons. But we're not going to talk about them right now. Okay, both of you. But kids, go out there and put people together. Put things together. Put yourselves with people who are very different than you. And see how it goes. Okay? Make sure when you get older, you look around, all your closest people, all your loving people, all your friends and family. Make sure they're all different from each other, and make sure they're all different from you. That's what makes us happy. Okay? Alright, kids. Any last words?
Good. Until next time. I'm getting tired of them talking.
Fine. Anything?
Oh, I'm a stork, so I'm supposed to be quiet.
Alright, stay classy. That was Winnie-the-Pooh. sort of.